It's Thursday, September 9th, 8th, Sunday. And apparently we're struggling, but we're going to see what happens as we get through today's video. You need notebook because we're putting entry in there, which should be on the right-hand side of notebook, which should be in the table of contents if you're a home dead child. Tomorrow's last day if you are turning in the graham crackers or not graham crackers, granola bars or crackers, not graham crackers. And then let's see. The entry that you are putting into the bell work side, it should be today's date. It is number 2 because it's our second bell work, and it's called It's Movie Time. And then you're going to go over to the page, and for most of you, it should be page 4. Homeworky thing is due. If you're a dead kid at home, I will check yours when you come back to life tomorrow. Also, if you're a dead kid at home, you're going to want this piece of paper, which you can print from the Canvassy page, if right above where you're clicking this video link, and then you can help you out from there. And let's see, I checked homework, we're good to go. Bell work. Here is what your bell work says, and so you don't have to rewrite those. You are just writing your answers to them. And we have 4 different things. You have to have at least 4 sentences. Writing more sentences just makes your life easier for the next thing we do, but if you just want to suffer, I can understand that. Number 1, what is your absolute favorite movie of all time? The one you would watch on repeat at Trapped on a Desert Island, and so that's what I'm looking for you to tell me. 2, what makes this movie better than the other movies that you've seen? 3, what is the one best thing about the movie you would use to convince someone else to see it? And 4, what is the one thing you would change if given the chance? You can change whatever you want. And if you've never seen a movie or a TV show or read a book, then you can just make up your own. And of course, you can make up your own if that works for you too. We are using this on the other sheet that you guys just picked up here in just a moment. Luke.
What if you wouldn't want to change anything?
And this is where you get to use your imagination. And you have to find a thing to change. Hi, Chelsea.
My chips are good.
Fascinating. All right. From there, home children, we're going to pause for a moment because here's where we're going to start reading our book, and it's not the same book that you chose in your class. Hiccup. So we'll pause, and we'll come back to you in a moment, although you won't notice, but we'll notice. I'll be back to you in a moment. Hey, we're back. I mean, not that kids at home notice because we were only gone for a blink, but we're back for these kids. We just got to find out about kids or parents getting kidnapped or disappearing or something like that. Entertaining book. To here, we are going to come back to this in a moment, but we're going to use it for a thing first. So let's see. I did this. So for tomorrow's paragraph writing thing, this is what this whole week has been preparing you for, the whole claim, reasons, evidence. Tomorrow when you write, instead of saying claim, it's going to say topic sentence. A claim is the same thing as your topic sentence. It's going to say, can you give me points of information to back a thing up? Your points of information are going to be your reasons, evidence, and stuff like that. We have to back it up using examples. So on this thing, take out the papery thing. Home children.
What?
You're going to want the papery thing that you're going to have to download the new one from today.
It's like this, guys.
Here's how it's going to work.
Yeah.
We are going to use your bell work, and we are going to translate that onto the paper. Because this is what you get to use to help you on the writing tomorrow. Doing this, you get to use it as your guide to make tomorrow's life easier. So I'm going to show you how to work through it using the movie. Tomorrow, you're not writing about a movie. Tomorrow, you're writing about your favorite hobby, something that you enjoy doing in your free time. But it's going to be similar to how we did this one. So, let's help you out. So, taking a look at the bell work, looking at that very first sentence you have on there, if you answer number 1, what is your absolute favorite movie of all time? If you look on your paper where it says topic sentence, that's your topic sentence. So in a moment, we're going to have you copy whatever you had down for your bell work answer number 1 onto the handout where it says topic sentence. Now, this is where you get to choose how much detail you put into it. If you just put down, I like Harry Potter, that's fine. Now, tomorrow when I grade it, you're not going to get a very good grade because that's kind of a crappy sentence. But you're welcome to do it. If you put, oh my goodness, if you want to see something about spells and sticks, you should watch Harry Potter, that's better. Or, do you like humans with no noses? I do too, watch Harry Potter. Or, would you like to see people pass out in planes? Maverick Top Gun is for you. And so this is where you get to figure out what you want to write down.
Are you spoiling movies?
What I'm doing right now is called giving you time to write down this first thing before I take your Simpsons sheet and throw it away and never give you time to write on it again because learning can be hard. So here's where you're writing down that first thing where it goes to the topic sentence. Then, your next one, number 2, number 3, and number 4 are going to be what's called points of information. This is point of information number 1, point of information number 2, and
3.
point of information number 3.
4.
So we're going to translate them over here.
No 4.
I do get to pick on you and have you read them in a moment, but we're not quite there yet. We're going to sort of walk you through it. We're going to find out what your favorite movie is,
This hurts my brain.
whether it's Notebook or whether, what favorite movies do you guys have? Elmo? Care Bears?
Elf.
Chelsea?
I remember after I did my homework from Mr. Baker.
I don't know if I know that movie, but it sounds good. It sounds like a horror movie.
It is.
What?
He's going. Pow!
Probably not kidding you. Now it is a horror movie.
I should make a horror movie called Math. I like math.
To help you out, as we go through, tomorrow when we do the writing, you're going to basically do the exact same thing you see here. You're looking to write about 11 to 12 sentences for tomorrow. You're going to do your topic sentence. This is where you're putting your topic sentence of what your favorite movie is. And then, point of information is going to be that very first thing. You're going to tell me about why it's your favorite movie, what makes it so awesome. B,
Can you go back to the last slide so I can get a picture of it?
no. But it'll eventually pop up again in a moment. That was the me moving forward part. Chelsea, yeah. There's no good.
So basically this paper is like a copy and paste for like the quote unquote writing or whatever that we do tomorrow. So basically it's like a cheat sheet. Good to know.
And that's where a lot of kids aren't going to do it, and they're going to show up tomorrow and be confused. I'm going to say, get out the paper from yesterday, and it's going to be blank, and I get to dance on their tears.
No, don't do that to me.
Oh, I wasn't planning on it yet. Your next point of information is the one that goes there, which is the whatever question number 2 was. No, 3. Let's see. Number 2 was what makes it better than the others. Number 3 is how would you convince me?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then number 4 is what would you change?
I would change it to make it go like.
Point of info number 3 is what would you change in that story in some way? So if you're doing like Harry Potter, it would be I would have more people without noses. I think every movie should have people that have no nose in them. Or I like sticks that glow. And then you'd be like, if you really like sticks that glow, you should watch Star Wars. It's full of glowy sticks.
No, it's full of lightsabers.
Johnny,
Can you come over here?
awesome, that's what you got.
No, it's not. My saber.
So, the point of view.
Information.
Wait, what's the third one?
It's more real.
Let me read my handwriting.
Number 3, do I put it? Thank you.
What's the topic?
You go back and the bobblehead.
So to help you out real quick, this is the one that V wanted the picture of.
Wait.
Hang on, one, you don't need a picture, you've already got it. The only thing I would tell you to do is on your bell work, just literally write TS next to number 1, POI 1, POI 2, POI 3, and that makes your life way easier.
POI.
Point of interest? Right, I was trying to give you guys less writing. If you want to write out point of interest, that's fine. I was
We
trying
have
to
8 minutes.
embrace the kids' laziness. So now that you know which one is which one, now we can fill in this part.
No.
Yes? You also, at the very beginning, I told you if you wanted to write more than 4 sentences, it would make future you's life easier. Future you is now you. Because now is where you have to go through and expand on that first one. What makes that movie so good? What else makes this movie worth seeing? If you're choosing Top Gun Maverick, is it because you like to watch people crash and die?
Yes.
Is it because you like to watch people in planes go zoom zoom? Is it because you like to watch shirtless men dance around on beaches? So what is it that, if you've not seen the movie, there are shirtless men that wance on beaches. Or whatever, football dancing is the same thing.
No, it's not.
Football.
Wait, so point of view info number 3 number
That's
4.
worth seeing.
Wait, yeah, number 4.
And then your point of info number 2, where you're trying to say, what evidence would you use to get me to watch
I
it?
can take pictures.
This is where you get to go, I'm sending it out on her mind also. And this is where you're going to go through and try to give me more information. So you're looking at about 3 sentences for each of your points of information. Point of info number 3, what would you change? Come up with why is this change important? in in Harry Potter, I would make it so every character has no nose, and it looks like they ran into a steamroller and their nose fell off.
Poor Harry.
I know. And we should also have more glowing sticks in it, because I feel like the pig from Three Little Pigs, although I'm building my house out of
Pig.
logs, not Peppa Pig, Three Little Pigs. There's more than one pig in the world.
best thing about
Then,
George.
do you guys know what a clincher sentence is?
No.
You guys know what a conclusion is?
No.
Yes.
It's the same thing. Clincher
I
and
don't know
inclusion,
either of those.
where you bring it all together. Your clincher is the last thing you write, where you are going to remind me why this movie is awesome.
Because it just
It
is.
just is.
You can.
This
Yes.
I feel like this paper is really heavy.
Okay.
It's like
So you briefly remind me why, if you like things that are super exciting and no one with noses and glowy sticks, Harry Potter is for you.
Yes.
If you like shirtless men on beaches and planes that go zoom zoom, then you should watch Top Gun Maverick. If you like girls who cry on beaches, you should be watching Notebook. Something like that. Because it's a movie about girls crying on beaches. Kibble? Sure, let's help you out.
Mr. Brovicast.
Chelsea, you yell at me a lot. Kibble doesn't yell at me quite as much.
So, is size 4 men small? That's what I wear. The size 4 in men. That's small. I wear a size
That's small.
I wear a size 10 and a half.
So,
14.
They're big.
Chelsea, is this why you were wondering why I didn't call on you? Because then you start talking about shoe sizes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're big.
No?
They're very thin.
Mr. Brovicast has no way.
That happens a lot.
Yeah.
Alright, so now we're going to see how well we've done with this. We get a chance to randomly call in. Let's go with Luke. So what I'm going to do is your heart speaks to me, and then I'm going to have you read one of your options on there to me. So Luke, let's begin with your topic sentence. What was your first starting sentence?
Question 12. It's a good movie. Everyone should watch it.
What was the name? 12?
12.
12?
It's a baseball movie.
I recognize the movie now. So it works for me. That would be a solid topic sentence to start
Is
with.
it the number 12 or the word 12?
It's
It's
the, sorry,
It's 12.
The
figuring how many points I was charging you for continuing, making me stand in front of the class and say stop talking and being a distraction when you say bless
She
you.
was asking a question.
You are
And Harrison.
My topic sentence is, do you like to watch an elf find his dad?
What's
An
that?
elf is funny.
That would work for me. Nicely done. Your goal is to try and make it somewhat interesting. Chelsea,
My tips were good.
is that your topic sentence?
No, I just wanted to tell you. No, my topic sentence.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's my topic sentence.
It was a good one. I liked it.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. All right. Then let's go for our first point of interest. We'll figure out what we have for that one. Rocky. Just your point of interest. What do you have for that first? Sorry, point of information, not point of interest.
Spider-Man has different powers.
That would work for me. The fact that Spider-Man has different powers. Juju, point of information number 1.
Oh, because it's just better. No, because I thought that one was supposed to be saying why is it better? I mean, why is it better than the other ones?
No, why is it
What do you
worth
want?
seeing?
Oh, why is it worth seeing?
Oh, I need to raise
Oh, then I switched that around. It's supposed to be,
Go ahead.
if you like,
Good stuff. Brian,
I
what do you have for your point of information number 2?
My hand was up too.
I wasn't going off hands.
Yeah, that was cool.
I was just calling on people whose hearts were speaking to me. What evidence would you use to get me to watch it?
It tells you how to find your dad.
I like it.
I need to
You say
have-
fight or find?
Fine.
I think you said fight. I got really excited for a second.
I got
Or how to find your dad.
right.
And then, Livy Liv, what is your point of information number 2?
It's a longer series than what scary series are.
Alright, longer series. Kibble?
Oh my toe.
No.
It has rats cooking food and old grumpy lady.
Nicely done. Juju?
Okay. So I chose 2 because I like both of them the same. I can't really choose a favorite. But I said if you like vampires, then you will like, then you like Twilight. If you like musicals, like people dancing, like a whole storyline, like special musicals, all that stuff, then you will like Descendants.
I love Descendants.
I want wood.
And point of information number 3. This is going to be the one where you're trying to say what it is we're going to change about it.
Wait, no, that was.
Oh,
Wait.
I'm still right, it's okay.
Wait.
Bella, what do you have as your point of information number 3?
That Mike would go missing longer.
What was it one more time?
Mike would go missing longer.
That's sorry, I just missed the very beginning. Works for me. So we get to pick on. Let's go with.
where did my hoodie go?
Yes.
Do you know that one guy's name that the rat controls the rat?
Not my head.
Can I look it up?
Sure, that's fine. Aubrey, what is your point of information number 3 on your thing we would change?
Well, I'm not done with that yet.
Oh, you still have it on your notebook.
Oh. What's that again?
No. Point of information number 3. What is it you would change about it?
Oh. That would change like how like the person like so like there's this like person in it and then he like oops, guess I'm done.
So,
So lucky there.
this is up to you. If you get it done, you
Is it on remind?
get to use it tomorrow. If you show up tomorrow and it's blank, you're simply not getting any help on tomorrow's writing.
You're gonna
This
be
is
late.
my way trying to help you.
But can I now get
Take
on
off.
this
See you later.